Howdy gearheads, welcome back to BZB TV. This is Nate back here from the support team jumping on the esports video series. This is going to be part 3. And today we're going to be showing off some of our BZB Gear products that support esports gaming, like our 8K products, our 4K that also supports 4K 120, as well as 1080p 240. We have matrices, capture devices, even extenders that we're going to be going over and utilizing the PS5 Pro, gaming laptop, and just kind of showing you how our 8K matrices can support all of that. Also, if you have not yet watched part 1 or part 2 of the esports video series, be sure to check them out below so you're all caught up on this series. So let's go ahead and dive in on our setup. Going to go over all the equipment that we're using. So first things first is our matrix. Everything's going in and out of our matrix. The BG8K44MA that supports 8K 60, 4K 120, as well as 1080p 240. So it's a pretty powerful unit. We also have an 8x8 and a 1616, but for today's demonstration, we're doing the 4x4. Our sources are, we have two PlayStations, a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 5 Pro. The Pro supports the 8K 60 and both of them support 4K 120. We have a gaming laptop that also supports 8K 60, but as well as 1080p 240. And also we have our Adamo Jr. as our last source there, just kind of to show you how to, if you're live streaming, have a camera on yourself if you're looking to live stream your gaming. Next is going over our outputs. We have two 8K Samsung monitors, as well as our 1080p 240 monitor, and as well as our capture device. So we're adding the capture device and the last output, so it allows you to take any of your sources and output it to your gaming laptop, and so you can stream yourself with the camera, which is connected over USB, as well as this BG 4K 120 CHA takes like the 4K 120 gaming signal, and you can display it on the screen and when you're going through here, and then also converts it to 4K at 60 USB, so you have your 4K 120 on the screen, and then you're able to live stream at a high USB resolution. So really cool setup. Just an overview. This is not this is not your typical setup. If you're looking at gaming, it might maybe, but there's a lot of different resolutions. For today's demonstration, we're just basically going over how this supports a lot of different products. And also, if you're looking to extend your signal to another TV, imagine that if one of your displays is across the room, we're using one of our brand new 8K extenders. This is the BG 8K 150C, and this allows you to take 8K 60, 4K 120, and extend it. And actually, we are extending it over using a Cat 6 cable, because that allows for high resolution uncompressed signal, because this unit is also HDBaseT certified, so you're getting that high resolution at a long distance. So next, let's go ahead and dive into the matrix and see how it all works. All right, so first let's go ahead and dive into the web GUI of the 8K matrix. I just put it on the network, and we have other videos on how to network it, but today we're just showing you how to work it. So I go ahead and log in. Here, let's get rid of that. Here, I'm gonna log out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and log into the matrix. I put it on our network, or AK44, and I have a lot of things already set up. As you can see, if I wanted to play just each individual source on individual screens, I kind of have it set up already. Like for instance, I have on here on the PS5 on this TV, it's already 8K 60. The other TV is 4K 120, and I want to show you how I got. So this is the only monitor we have currently that supports 240. So I'll show you how I got to that point. This laptop is extending to the monitor. So all I had to do is go to my input here. I went through, as you can see, I went through and labeled all my sources: gaming laptop, PS5, PS5 Pro, and then Adamo Jr., and then our outputs, our monitor, our two Samsung TVs, and our capture device. So, and in order to get the 240 coming from that, I just had to hit copy from output 1, which is the monitor, and then as you can see, it's going through that. And just to prove that it is 240, I just go to just my display settings here, we got 2 displays. Obviously number 2 is the display over there. And then I'm just going to go to advanced, and then we have our Odyssey, that's our display, and look at that, boom, 240 hertz, and that's going through the matrix. So I just had to set the EDID to copy all the information from that monitor to apply through the matrix, which is really cool. But yeah, on the other monitor, it's super quick. So yeah, that's how you get the 240 on that monitor, and then this monitor is still 240 as well. So that's about the gaming laptop. So next up is which is great. There's also in the matrix, there's a scaling mode. So if I want to downscale on each of them, if I need to, depending on the resolution and the frame rate, I can do that. But everything is on auto because it's all attached to a monitor that supports the current highest resolution of that source. But I know a lot of you gamers out there like the 4K 120 or the 1080p 240, but for today's demonstration, we're going to really focus on the 4K 120 because our capture card supports that and all of our monitors support that as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and utilize our PS5 Pro or Gran Turismo 7. So I'm just going to make some adjustments here. So I want to set this EDID to let's just do 4K 444. So, and I could put it on other monitors if I need to. Let's just do that. There we go. So I do need to adjust the because it was set to 8K, so I need to just change this right here, close it out, and restart it. And then if you want to have on the other monitors as well, let's just do okay, you could, oh, here we go. I'm going to put our PS5 Pro on all outputs just to have, I might have to do some downscaling. Let's see. There we go. That's on there. On the monitor. Boom. Okay. So I have everything on the monitor, on each monitor. Now I want to make sure that when I start the game, so while the game's starting, I'm going to go ahead and set up some live streaming. So I know you want to put a camera angle. So I had the camera, the Adamo 4K, Adamo Junior, kind of pointing at me. So I'm going to go to OBS Studios here. So just for a demonstration for live streaming, I'm going to use OBS Studios, and you can bring 2 USB sources on this computer into OBS. One is going to be the camera that's pointing on the player, which a lot of people do with live streaming, that they like to put themselves in the corner, as well as the USB source from our 4K 120 a capture card, which is coming from here. So so I want to make sure everything's set up. First, I want to make sure I have the right source go into the capture card. So in the matrix here, I'm going to go to our switching, and then, oh yeah, I put the PS5 Pro on every output, and on the last put is the capture device going into our computer. And so I am going to now go to OBS Studios. I think I already set it up. Yep, here we go. So as you can see, all of it's on the screen. This is still set to, that's all 4K 120, 1080p 120 on there, and then 4K coming into here, which is really cool. But then I have the camera pointed at me right here. And how I set it up is, if you're familiar with OBS, I did 2 USB sources. You can see the first one is the capture device right here. So that's the PS5 Pro coming in through the matrix, and then the second one is our Adamo Junior. So that is it. And then I can even add some sound if I want to record the sound. I'm just going to do audio input capture. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to pull it from the actual gaming. So now I'm going to lower it, because you're going to have me recording, and then I have the sound from the game coming in, and then I just hit, typically you're going to hit record. So for instance, let's just do quick drive real quick. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the game. And we're, you know, I can live stream, I can record, I can do whatever, and that's how easy it is using the Matrix, using the 4K 120 from the PS5 Pro. Whoa. And I'm commentating on it, blah, blah, blah. I am a really bad driver. Let's just get a better angle. And oh, so all you people, if I'm live streaming, you could comment on how bad I'm driving, and this is not a good game for me to play. Feel free, I will not be offended. And boom, into the wall. And then now we'll upload it to YouTube or whatever it may be. So there you go. As you can see, a lot of BZB Gear products support the high-end gaming, the 8K 60, 4K 120, 1080p 240 for all those gamers out there, for all the PS5 Pros, Xboxes, gaming laptops. As technology evolves, we're looking to stay ahead of the curve with that and support you in that endeavor, and looking to help all you live streamers out there to get the high-quality live stream. As always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, leave them in the comments below. Love to hear about your gaming setup, or how, if you have any questions or any suggestions on how any of our products can help you live stream, or if you're looking to do multiple gaming systems at once at different monitors. Just, we're open for any conversation you're looking to have to make your situation a lot better. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to BZB TV so you'll be notified when more videos like these come out. And as always, have a great day.